video. So today's video, I'm going to be going over all of the new changes that have happened in Season 4 of Fortnite. So there's a lot of new areas on the map. Some places have gotten changed. There's some secret hidden locations that I know probably a lot of you guys don't know about. Pretty much all of this morning, I've just been playing, trying to go around to these like weird spots, thinking where they would put all of these kind of like hidden locations. There's actually some really cool ones that you guys probably have not heard of. I'm gonna go through them all in this video, so hopefully you guys do enjoy. Obviously, for the first one, we have Dusty Divot, and you guys probably all know about this location. This is pretty much where the big meteor has landed on Fortnite, and it's just completely changed kind of like the whole aspect of the game, in my opinion. Like, the fact that this is in the center of the map, and there's all these ways to actually move around now when you get those moon rocks, I think it adds a lot more to the game, and it kind of changed the whole meta. You know, before everyone was going to Tilted Towers, and it seemed like the game was kind of getting a little too slow paced. Now that there's all of these meteor craters scattered throughout the map, I think the game has gotten actually a lot better, and it's a lot more fast paced than it used to be. But this is now one of my favorite landing locations. Like, it's just so much fun having battles with people with zero gravity on it. It's actually kind of difficult to hit people, so I've been trying to land here and, you know, work on my aim, because when people are floating around and you don't really know like how fast they're going to go up to the air and how slow they're going to come down, it definitely helps to work on your aim in those certain situations. But this is definitely my favorite part of the new Fortnite update, and obviously everyone knows about this huge change, so it's not really a secret location. But the next up, we have Moisty Mire. Now, Moisty Mire has pretty much been completely changed. There's a lot of new stuff on it. Kind of in the corner over here, there's like this little movie studio, and this is sort of a theme that has been shown pretty much across the map. A lot of the smaller areas have these little recording sets, which I guess kind of goes with the space alien sort of theme. I mean, they kind of want to make it look like that, you know, the moon landing was staged or some shit like that. But I think this change is really good for Moisty Mire. I mean, not many people really went here because, one, there wasn't many places to go. Like, being in the very corner of the map has a lot of risk, because when the circle comes in, you know, you kind of have to guess where it's going to spawn in, or else you might be screwed. It could spawn on the other side of the map, and you would have to run a super far distance to actually get there. Now, with this new location, there's a lot of new stuff. There's also a huge crater that landed at Prison. So Prison's pretty much been completely changed. There's a crater in the center of it, and one thing that I really like about that change is that no longer is there like these closed corridors fights in Prison. I really didn't like how Prison was laid out, by the fact that like it was kind of like a mini Tilted Towers, you know, like everything was happening close quarters inside the building. But now when you go to Prison, there's this huge crater in the middle, and all of the sides of the actual prison have pretty much just been cleared open, so it's really easy to actually see people. You can't really hide inside the prison anymore, and I think Moisty Mire and Prison is probably one of my new favorite places to land, just because there's so much more loot here. And even if the circle does spawn on the other side of the map, there's plenty of craters that spawn on this side of the map, so it'll be pretty easy for you to actually get to that side. Now, in this video, I won't be going over all of the crater locations, just because a lot of them are just placed randomly around the map, and they don't really have a huge impact on the location that it was placed in. But this one right next to Lonely Lodge is definitely going to be a popular location once people discover that there's a new house right behind Lonely Lodge, this giant mansion off in the corner, which I didn't even see on the map until I actually spawned over here, because I was trying to visit all of the meteor locations, because I figured that most of these secret locations would be near these meteor spots. And there's this huge mansion just on the side of the water right here. It has a lot of cool stuff in it, definitely filled with at least like 3 or 4 chests in it. It even has some sort of like secret base at the bottom in the basement, which I didn't really get to explore because some dude was literally sitting down there with a shotgun, and when I went down there to actually check it out, I pretty much just got destroyed immediately. But definitely a place that you guys want to check out, because there's a ton of loot here, and it's another one of those spots where you can kind of land off in the corner, get a bunch of loot without having to worry about a lot of people actually, you know, coming towards you. And then there's the meteor crater right next to you, where you can pick up some meteor rocks and pretty much get to wherever you want to go pretty quickly. Another brand new location that they just added is Risky Reels, which is kind of like a drive-in outdoor movie theater with a giant crater in the middle. This is over behind Tomato Town, and it's got some pretty good loot. I think the main reason why this will be a pretty popular spot is just because of the crater in the middle, and there's all of these cars here, so if you want to scavenge metal or just meteor rocks that spawn here, it's pretty easy to do so. It's not my favorite location, but it is a new spot, so I figured I had to include it in this video. And lastly, we have this giant rocket base that's lodged into the side of the hill by Snobby Shores. Now, I did not even know this existed until I literally just watched a video on YouTube about it, and I'm sure a lot of you guys don't know it existed either. I was literally about to jump down here, but then I was like, oh shit, I'm totally gonna die. But I think this is a really cool spot because it gives you a perfect sniping point right onto Snobby Shores. So if you come up here and you grab yourself a sniper, it'll probably be really easy for you to pick anyone off that's in Snobby Shores. Now, I tried, you can't destroy the rocket, you jump down here, there's really nothing else going on here, but scattered throughout this little base is a lot of these metal canisters, and it's kind of like the same thing as the wooden crates, but they give you a lot more metal. And one thing I really do like about this patch is that it's so easy to get metal now. Like, you can literally just go into any meteor crash, and there's probably going to be meteor rocks all around you that give you a ton of metal. And I really do like this new location. I'm pretty sure there's like 2 or 3 chests that you can find in here, along with a variety of different weapons. So this spot is best played for if there's maybe like 1 or 2 people that actually go for it, because there's not a ton of loot, but it also, like I said before, gives you a very good vantage point on anyone who's spawning in Snobby Shores. If you can hit those long range shots, it's definitely going to help you out in the long run. But that concludes today's video. I'm sure there are some other secret spots that people have not yet discovered, but I will cover those in future videos if you guys do want to see them. Let me know how you guys think Season 4 is going, whether you think this was a good update or a bad one. In my personal opinion, this is probably one of the best updates Fortnite has had, because, I mean, I was not really that much into this game during Season 3, just because when Tilted Towers was added, it really just slowed down the pace of the game, and it wasn't as exciting to me as it was before. But now that this new update came out, I can really feel a difference in like the playstyle of Fortnite. Like, I feel like the meta has just completely changed for the better, and I'm really excited to start playing this game again and produce much more video content for you guys, because I mean, when I was playing Fortnite before, I loved posting this game, I love trying to get better. It was just the Season 3 update really kind of just killed it for me, but now I'm super excited to be playing again. I hope that you guys are too. Thank you guys again for watching though. If you enjoyed, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you guys never miss a video. Hope you guys have a good day. Peace out.